Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Well, it's Easter Sunday, so happy Easter to those of you who are celebrating. It's a time of great change here in the UK because it represents the changing seasons. Clocks went forward last night, which means we lose 1 hour. But I think most people, like myself, we've been busy cleaning and preparing for the new season, packing away the winter clothes and bringing out those which are a little bit cooler. Having said that, though, the days are still quite cool here, so warmer clothes are still necessary. For those of you who are royal watching today, this is the day when the royals will be walking to their local church. They all gather and they walk to their local church. So that's something to look out for, and it will be our king's first public appearance since his cancer diagnosis and his cancer treatment started. If you're looking to catch a glimpse of Princess Catherine, or Kate, as she's affectionately known, then you'll be disappointed because the Prince and Princess of Wales will not be attending because of Kate's cancer treatment, which is ongoing. Easter Sunday, as well as the obvious religious meanings, also has the meaning of hope, renewal, revival, restarts. So, whatever this Easter brings for you, I hope that it marks the beginning of something special. And I also hope it's a time when you take a careful look at your English and everything and everyone who's involved in your learning, just to see if you can adjust or make any changes to your schedule, which might help you. Here in the UK, it really is a journey from darkness into light. So it means we'll have much more daylight, which hopefully is another reason that you'll be encouraged to work well with your English. Here's a little poem about Easter. It says, memories unfold of eggs and baskets galore, family gathered, traditions with love and joy, Easter's memories endure. Well, to be honest with you, I don't really think there's much of that happening around here. It's a time when we look back to think of different memories we have of Easter time. The only memories I really have of Easter is being a child and being given lots of chocolate Easter eggs by relatives. Good TV shows, maybe, Easter eggs, and a nice, healthy dinner. Those are the memories I have. So, nothing else really. Everyone celebrates it differently, but I think for religious people, it probably is a very big celebration involving going to church in the morning, gathering together with friends and family. But I don't think that's the usual way that people celebrate Easter these days. Of course, there will be people moving around to visit relatives, but there's something sad in that because we're all getting older and our relatives, many of us, don't have them anymore. They've all passed away, but we have the memories of lovely Easters in the past. And there we are. Right, so today we're going to get back into some shadowing work. Now, we've spoken a little bit about this over the last few days. But really, I want to push this idea with you today of joining words together. We kind of phrase them up. If you're a musician, you'll know what I mean. If you play the piano, simply to strike the note, 1, 2, 3, does not make a melody. The melody is when you join the notes up and it sounds like something you can relate to. So joining the words together is what we'll be focusing on now. A few days ago, we started to talk about breathing, a deep breath in, and pushing the words out. So in and out. Yes. So when we push the words out, we don't leave any spaces. Just try to fill your breath with sound. Imagine a sentence made up of many words, but you want to try to put them together like one word. Okay, so for example, that day is cold is grammatically correct, but it would be better to present it deep breath. The day is cold. And you can hear there, day is cold. The words are joined together. The day is cold. There's no spaces in that. And that's really what you're aiming for. Okay? So just practice with me. Big deep breath in and push the words out. The day is cold. And there we are. Very good. Very good. So I'm very happy to be able to present this to you. It sounds a bit hard, but it just takes a little bit of practice. So let's just practice with a few sentences. Just take a big deep breath in and out. And remember, the idea is to fill your breath with sound. And one of the easiest ways to do that is not to think too much about what you're reading or what you're saying. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in. World War One was a great time for some people celebrating with family and friends, celebrating the departure of loved ones and also welcoming them back home. But for other people, the war was a time of great devastation because there's nothing to celebrate when a soldier doesn't return. There we are. So you can hear there, big deep breath in and pushing the words out. World War One was a time of great celebration for some as they welcomed soldiers back home. But for others, it wasn't much of a celebration to realize that the soldier wasn't returning. So there's also a little bit of stretching some of the vowels in there as well. So give them double their usual space. For example, let's just pick up on a few words with vowels. The soldiers. So you can hear I'm stretching a little bit. You don't want to be, the soldiers are not coming home. That would be the wrong way to do it. Just naturally on your breath. Of course, it's all about your state of mind, and the more relaxed you can become, the easier this is going to be. So there we are. That's a little introduction to shadowing, breath work, and joining the words together. That's really, really important. All right, so I hope you found this helpful. As I mentioned earlier, enjoy your Easter, whatever you're doing. Unlike Christmas, there aren't any Easter songs that I can tell you about. Christmas, as you know, is full of pop songs and celebrating Christmas. I'm not aware that we have any of those for Easter. It's very much a kind of dull and dead celebration. For religious people, there are what's called hymns. Hymns are religious songs, but they wouldn't be well known outside of a church. If you like old movies, you'd be able to find Judy Garland and Fred Astaire singing the song Easter Parade from a movie in 1948. That's quite an interesting one. But we don't really have the same feeling of joy and shared participation as we do at Christmas time. And as every year goes by, Easter celebrations seem to become less and less. I know in the United States and America, they really celebrate these festivals in a very big way. But looking through the media here in the UK, you wouldn't know this was Easter unless you had some previous knowledge about it. So there's been no reports on TV. News is as depressing as ever. There's casual references to it, like, some news presenters saying this is the news on Easter Sunday, but there's no other special programming. Okay. I think on some channels you might find some special religious programming, but there's no other secular celebration. And so I think that's the same for most people. It might be an exchange of a bunch of flowers or an Easter egg, but again, many people here will be spending the day in the pub. So that's it from me. I'm going to begin cooking now. I'm doing a beautiful chicken a la brasa. I prepared that yesterday and I'll be having that today. So I put all the sauce on it yesterday. A really delicious thing. And I need to prepare the potatoes and vegetables to go with it. I'm making potatoes and artichoke hearts. So that'll be very nice. And probably I'll have some buttered carrots there as well. And I'll try to get out for a little Easter walk to enjoy the new day and the feeling of renewal and revival. Although I think I'll be the only person walking, looking out the window. There's no one to be seen. So I think everyone's still in bed, mourning the loss of their hour. In the past, this day and other days were days of great silence because nobody was working. But these days, Easter Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter Monday, well, everyone is working as usual. That's it from me. See you all soon. Bye.